And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Holcomb Stadium in Mesa, Arizona. Todd Garbison for Southwest Sports Network. And it's play-by-play coverage in the 2015 Cactus Classic. This is the Upperclass Division Championship game. And it features the Wildfire and Show Baseball. And it's the Wildfire in as the visiting team. Jack Schneider, their right fielder, leads off, and he is out on 3 pitches. Called strikeout gets things started here in the top of the first inning. Schneider out on strikes, so the batter is Trey Patno. Trey plays second base for the Wildfire, batting second. A breaking ball just off the plate for ball 1 from Jamon Cervantes, who gets the start in the championship game for Show. The 1-0. On the outside corner, a called strike, and it's 1-1. The wind to the 1-1 pitch. At the knees in the corner for another strike, 1-2. Pitch a little bit low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Each of these teams had to win a couple of elimination games to get to this championship after they each went 3-0 in their respective pools. Check swing. And the count goes to 3-2. And a 3-2 pitch. Broken bat, ground ball over to third. And a throw across the diamond is in time. A 5-3 ground out retires Patno. There's 2 away in the Wildfire first inning, and it brings up Frankie Recipo. So Frankie hits third. At first base, Anthony Williams, the left fielder, bats fourth, and Bo Dorman hits fifth and catches. Trey Moore is sixth in center field. Walker Boyd, an extra hitter, bats seventh. Rhett Holmes eighth. Justin Springborn ninth, and Zach Swartz 10th. The first one is over for a strike. Defensively for Show Baseball, Brandon Hopert in left, Taylor Bolsino in center field, and Christian Sanchez in right. As the count goes to 0-2, then it's Jared Kreminga at third base, Roger Varela at the shortstop, Andrew Black the second baseman, and Zach Bueller plays first. Josh Marlott catches. Cervantes as the count is 1-2. 2 outs, bases empty, just getting settled in here in the top of the first inning. Third game of the day from the stadium. That's back up the middle and into center field. So a strong shot into center field and a 2-out base hit for Wildfire. And the batter is Anthony Williams. Williams doing a little groundskeeping as he gets into the box and ready. Cervantes out of the stretch for the first time. Sets in his first pitch is inside and low for ball 1. And the next pitch low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, the set of the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss for a strike, and it's 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch outside. 3 balls and a strike now on Williams. Dorman next for Wildfire. And the 3-1. That's a swing and a miss to run the count full at 3-2. Runner will take off from first base. And the 3-2 That's a fly ball. It's into shallow center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Going around to third base is Recipo, and Williams aboard at first. That'll put runners at the corners with 2 outs. Inning started harmlessly enough. A strikeout on 3 pitches, then a full count ground out. But now back-to-back base hits. And the batter is Bo Dorman. Williams takes off and slides in safely head first without a throw as the pitch to Dorman is low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball over for a strike, and it's 1-1. Coupled in scoring position for the Wildfire. Trying to get on the board here in the top of the first inning. Cervantes, 1-1 pitch. Fastball up, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the inside corner, a strike, and it's 2-2. And Cervantes with a 2-2 pitch. And that's fouled back out of play. So we stay at 2-2. Cervantes out of the windup in the pitch. And that's off the glove of the third baseman, Kremenga. Williams will come around and he will score. And the Wildfire get 2 in the first inning. A 2-run single from Bo Dorman. Kyle Goings will run at first base as the courtesy runner for the catcher Dorman. Now Trey Moore, the center fielder, takes strike 1. Kremenga with a good effort over at third, dove to the backhand side, got a glove on it, but couldn't bring it in. There's a ground ball out towards second, and it's Black who will tap the bag and force the runner at second base to end the inning, but 1 hitter too late as far as show baseball is concerned. The Wildfire score twice in the top of the first inning. They do it on 3 straight base hits, and they leave 1 after half inning of play. Wildfire 2. Show baseball coming up. Show baseball set to hit in the bottom of the first inning. Taylor Bolsino leads off and takes strike 1. Now the 1-strike pitch. That's a shot inside the line and off of the fencing and into second base goes Bolsino with a double to get things started for show baseball in the bottom of the first. And Brandon Hopert bats second. Roger Varela bats third. Jared Kremenga's fourth. The number 5 hitter is Andrew Black. Then Joseph Valdez as a DH. Joey Miranda an extra hitter. Then Zach Bueller at first. Christian Sanchez and Josh Marlott. And Hopert takes inside for ball 1. Look back, and the next one on the way, and that's a fly ball into shallow right. If it's fair, it's trouble, and that is down for a base hit. Bolsino stops at third. And Show Baseball puts runners at the corners with nobody out. And the batter, Roger Varela. First pitch hammered down the left side, but well foul and out of play. Correa got way out in front and sent that one foul. Chris Romero, by the way, the starter for Wildfire. Wasn't on the original lineup card that we got, but was added before the first pitch. That's up and in, and that bends Varela back. And they count 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That's low. 2 balls and a strike. 2-0 Wildfire, but Show Baseball with the first 2 aboard and nobody out in the bottom of the first. The 2-1 pitch. And a grounder foul. Wrapping up a long day of baseball for these two teams, each of them playing their 3rd game of the day. And with the amount of teams they had and the way the bracket was set up, there was actually a potential for a team to play 4 games today. The pitch is outside. And they count 3-2. Here's the set. Step to third and a look to first, and they got Hopert taking a couple of steps towards second base. And the pitch low and away, and it's ball 4. That'll load the bases. Hopert to second, Varela to first. Jared Kreminga bats as Dorman is out to talk to his pitcher Romero. The defense for the Wildfire. Williams, Moore, and Schneider in the outfield left to right. Schwartz and Springborn on the left side of the infield. Patno and Recipo on the right, and Dorman catching Romero. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jared Kreminga with a chance to do damage here for Show Baseball. And the first one low and away for ball 1. Now time called. Romero to the wind and the 1-0 pitch. And a ground ball over the head of the third baseman, Schwartz, into left field. The ball bobbled out there as 2 runs score, and we're tied in the first. Kreminga with a 2-run single as Bolseno and Hopert score. Varela to second, Kreminga at first. The batter will be Andrew Black, but first a timeout from the Wildfire dugout. We play in the bottom of the first inning, tied at 2. Andrew Black ready. Boy, he showed bunt and takes the pitch low for ball 1. 2 aboard, nobody out, 2 runs in for Show Baseball in the bottom of the first inning. It's a 2-2 game. And a foul ball as that one sent straight back, and the count evens at 1-1. 1-1 on Andrew Black. Romero with a look back to second base. And that ball popped up. That'll come straight back and out of play. And the count goes to 1-2. And the sent from Romero in the 1-2 pitch. Off the plate for a ball, 2-2. Now the sent, the 2-2 pitch. And that's crushed into left field. That's going to get past and go all the way to the fence. 1 run will score. Going to wave another one around as the relay throw comes to the plate. And safe. No tag at the plate. And it's a 2-run double for Andrew Black, and then he advances to third on the throw to the plate. 5 straight have reached. And 4 straight have scored. The batter will be Joseph Valdez. Two-run single for Jared Kremenga, now a 2-run double for Andrew Black. It's 4-2 show baseball in the bottom of the first. Still nobody out of the infield. Comes in for Wildfire, and that's a line drive pass, springboard into left field, a base hit, and it's 5-2. RBI single for Valdez, scores Black. 6 straight have reached, 5 have scored. Valdez at first with nobody out for Joey Miranda. And the first pitch outside for ball 1. Turn in an easy throw to first base, and Valdez dives back. Wildfire scored 2 runs on a single from Bo Dorman in the top of the first inning. Show baseball not deterred, though. They come right back and get it going in the bottom of the first. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And a fastball belly button high for a strike, and it's 2-1. The set from Romero, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And the set and the 2-2 pitch. High pop up, and this one back and out of play. And another 2-2. Runner goes. Pitch is high. And the throw to second base. Not in time. Well, 3-2 on Miranda. And that's outside for ball 4. The first 7 have reached for Show Baseball in the bottom of the first. The batter is Zach Bueller. And time called. No bullpen activity for Wildfire. The first pitch to Bueller is high for ball 1. That's up and in for a ball, 2-0. 5-2 Show Baseball. They lead and bat in the bottom of the first. Time called again from the Wildfire dugout. Again, we're in the bottom of the first inning, 5-2 Show Baseball with the lead, but I guess we won't get a timeout. Instead, Dorman will go out to talk to Romero. Some discussion going on in the Wildfire dugout amongst their coaching staff. And now they will stop the play. 5-2 our score, bottom of the first. Walker Boyd on to pitch. And the pitch over for a strike, and it's 3-1. Ball fouled back and out of play, and the count 3-2. First and second, nobody out for Show Baseball in the bottom of the first. They have chased starter Chris Romero for the Wildfire. And a 3-2 pitch. And that's fouled out of play. Boyd looking in, now sets. Another 3-2. And a hard hit ground ball, could be 2. They get the out at second and on to first base. A double play, and then they'll throw behind the runner at third, to not in time. A much needed double play for the Wildfire as they erase a couple of runners. Valdez goes to third, now 2 outs in the inning for Christian Sanchez. First pitch outside for a ball. And a ground ball, that's into the hole, and that's into left field, a base hit. Show Baseball adds a 6th run. In the bottom of the first, they lead 6-2. And the batter is Josh Marlott. Couple of throws over, and each time the runner back. And a Pitch over for a strike. Runner goes, the pitch outside, and no chance for Dorman to do anything with it as Sanchez moves into scoring position with the steal. Pitch for a strike, and it's 1-2. One and two on Marlott with Sanchez at second base and 2 outs in the inning. 6-2 Show Baseball leads in the bottom of the first. And that's outside, and it's 2-2. Ground ball over to the right side. Should get him out of the inning. The throw on to first is in time. 10 come to the plate for Show Baseball in the bottom of the first inning, and they answer with 6 runs after one. They lead 6-2. And we go to work in the second inning. Walker Boyd takes strike 1 from Jamon Cervantes. Red Holmes, Justin Springborn to follow for Wildfire as that's to the backstop, and it's 0-2. And the 2-strike pitch. It goes to the backstop, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses, and it's 2-2. And a line drive into right field. In for a base hit. Boyd singles, and that brings up Red Holmes. First, Boyd will come off the field. We'll get a courtesy runner for Wildfire. And it's Joral Quinones running at first base. And a breaking ball to Holmes over for a strike. Turn and an easy throw to first and the runner back. 6-2 our score, top of the second inning. That first inning took over 30 minutes. Now the bunt on, that's put down. Cervantes will field and throw to first and safe the call. So Holmes hustling down the line, beats out a bunt single. And that puts the first 2 aboard for Justin Springborn. Bourne shows bunt, takes high from Cervantes for ball one. Bunt shown again, another one high, 2-0. Fastball over for a called strike. And that's bunted sharply over toward third. Picked up there and on to first base in time. "5-4" on the sacrifice. Runners advance to second and third with one out for Zach Swartz. First pitch, fastball high and away for ball one. And the pitch popped into foul territory and just out of the reach of Kremenga. Good effort there, but could not get to it, and the count's 1-1. Infield comes in about halfway depth there as that ball is fouled back, and the count goes to 1-2. Corner infielders were already up. Buehler in front of the bag at first. Kremenga about even with the bag by the time the pitch is delivered. But right before that 1-1 pitch, Correa and Black each crept in a couple of steps. That's bounced in. That's going to roll away, but not far enough for Boyd's runner Quinones to try to score. 6-2 the score, top of the second inning. We're let out to talk to Cervantes. 2-2 on Swartz. That fastball misses away, and it's 3-2. And a 3-2, foul to the netting. And another 3-2 and a swing and a miss, and Swartz strikes out. And that's out number 2. Second strikeout for Jamon Cervantes, and now we'll go after the Wildfire leadoff hitter, Jack Snyder. Snyder was called out on strikes to start the ball game. And a breaking ball over for a strike. Runner's going to try to come in. A diving tag attempt at the plate is not in time, and Boyd's courtesy runner Quinones scores to make it 6-3. Holmes also moved up on the play, so he's at third. Wildfire get a run in the second to make it 6-3. And then ball fouled back into the seats and out of play. Cervantes ready. And the pitch. And that's fouled straight back. Third championship game at the stadium here today in Mesa, Holcomb Stadium, the spring training home of the Oakland Athletics. The Underclass Division Championship game earlier today, then just finished the Futures game before this one. There's a pitch to Schneider, misses, and it's 1-2. Pitch outside as we get back to play. Yeah, the set from Cervantes and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Gets back-to-back strikeouts, but gives up a run in the second as Wildfire gets a run on 2 hits. And after an inning and a half, they trail Show Baseball 6-3. Taylor Bolsino leads off for Show Baseball in the bottom of the second. They sent all 10 in their lineup to the plate in the first. So Bolsino doubled and scored in the first inning. Now he starts the second. First one is strike. And the second one follows for another strike, 0-2. And now time called. Ball sent into right field. That'll hang up for Schneider to make the catch. And the leadoff man retired in the bottom of the second. First one, Brandon Hulpert bounced in and goes to the backstop for ball 1. He had a base hit and scored in the first. Going to hear that a lot through this first 6 in the order. 5 hits and a walk, and all 6 scored in the first. The 1-0. That's hit hard down the left field line, and that's going to get not quite to the corner. Williams hustling over to cut it off, but it's still going to be a 1-out double for Hulpert. Now Roger Barea, who walked and scored in the first. And he takes strike 1 from Walker Boyd. And a hard hit ground ball fielded on one hop, and Schwartz with the throw on to first base in time. 5-3 ground out, and there's 2 away. And Jared Krominga takes outside for a ball. Yeah, that ball hit down the right field line, but that'll be foul and into the seats, out of play. One ball, one strike on Krominga with Huppert at second and 2 outs in the bottom of the second. 6-3 our score. Fastball outside, and it's 2-1. It's the Upperclass Division Championship game of the 2015 Cactus Classic. High pop-up left side of the infield. Springborn, the shortstop, calls for it, and he puts it away to end the bottom of the second inning. No runs, a 2-out double. Runner left at second. We've put 2 in the books. Still 6-3. And going after the first pitch is Trey Patno. And a leadoff base hit in the top of the third inning for Wildfire. New pitcher out there for Show Baseball, Sean Vaughn, is out there to start the third inning. Gave up a leadoff base hit. First pitch to Frankie Recipo outside for a ball. And another one outside, 2-0. Now the set and the 2-0 pitch is outside. 3 balls and no strikes. And a pitch over for a strike, and it's 3-1. Now the set, the 3-1 pitch, and that's fouled back out of play, and then runs the count full. And that misses outside for ball 4. You know, Anthony Williams with the first 2 aboard and nobody out in the third. And that's off the foot of maybe the plate umpire. And the runners move up 90 feet. And now timeout from the Show Baseball dugout. Playing in the third, 6-3 our score. Pitch to Williams over for a strike, and the count 1-1. next one low, 2-1. Vaughn ready again, the 2-1 pitch. Off the plate, 3 balls and a strike. Second and third and nobody out. Wildfire with a chance to tie here in the third. Down 6-3. And a high pop-up. Coming in, the second baseman Black there to make the catch. And that's out number 1. Brings up Bo Dorman, who had a 2-run single back in the first inning. He's got a chance to do about the same amount of damage here with 2 in scoring position and 1 out. And the first one from Vaughn is low for ball 1. .6-3 the score, top of the third inning. It's the Upperclass Division Championship game. Now 2 balls and no strikes. And a swing and a miss for a strike, 2-1. And the bunt on as the squeeze play is called. And Wildfire gets a run in. So Dorman gets the bunt down and pushes in that run from third base to make it 6-4. Recibo goes to third. Now 2 outs in the inning, and the batter Trey Moore. And Moore bounces one up the middle. Barea behind the bag at second, throws to first. That's in time. And the inning is over, but Wildfire chip away with another run in the top of the third. They now trail 6-4. Andrew Black, the leadoff hitter for Show Baseball in the bottom of the third. And the first pitch low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Black, Valdez, and Miranda scheduled to hit for Show Baseball in the bottom of the third. And that's hit slowly up the middle. 360 spin, and it's thrown away. Infield single for Black to begin the bottom of the third inning for Show Baseball. And it brings up Joseph Valdez. Now a question from one of the Show coaches. And they're going to award Black second base, and that'll bring out one of the coaches for the Wildfire. So now it'll go as an infield single and then an E6. I didn't see the ball go out of play over on the first base side. Maybe it did and just couldn't see from up here. First one to Valdez, low and away, ball one. Look back to second base, the 1-0 pitch. Runner, big jump, takes off and steals third. So Black moves up 90 feet. And Wildfire will bring the infield in. Runner at third base and nobody out. Show Baseball trying to get one back here. And a ground ball hits sharp. Oh, and they got the runner hung up. Black has to hold still. Trying to at least get that runner to second base. And maybe no tag and safe. Boy, big hustle there for Black to get in under the tag of the catcher Dorman. He ducked under it and then was able to get home. That's the good thing about speed there. You make a mistake to get caught up there between third and home, and then first thing they did right, stayed in the rundown long enough to at least get Valdez to second, and then just fortunate to be able to get away from that tag and score on the play. Now 7-4, Show Baseball with the lead in the bottom of the third. Joey Miranda takes ball one. Turn back to second, no throw. And a high fly ball into center field. Playable for Moore, just able to get it over his head. Runner will tag from second and go to third base. With a high fly ball out there, but to put away for the out. Valdez to third base, and the batter is Zach Buehler. And that ball to the backstop, and that'll bring in a run. 2 in the third now for Show Baseball. They lead 8-4. And Buehler will try to start it up again. Pitch over for a strike, and it's 1-1. Yeah, the next one just off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Another one misses outside, 3-1. And that'll miss for ball 4. So Buehler walks. And the batter is Christian Sanchez. Sanchez with a base hit his last time up. And the first pitch outside for ball 1. And pitch a strike, and it's 1-1. And Wildfire going to send another reliever down to the bullpen. Pitch off the plate, 2-1 the count. Two balls and a strike on Sanchez. 1 on and 1 out, 2 runs in for Show Baseball in the bottom of the third inning. They lead 8-4. It's the Upperclass Division Championship game of the 2015 Cactus Classic. Pitch low and away. And time called from the Wildfire dugout. 8-4 our score in the third. And a pitch to Sanchez misses for ball 4. And Josh Marlott. And the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Look back to second. Boy, they got him hung up. And the throw over at third base, and the runner is out. Second base running error of the inning. Show Baseball got away with the first one in a big way, but not this time. So Bueller caught stealing as Sanchez gets to second base. And that's up and in. Runner at second with 2 outs. And a ground ball. That's through the hole and into left field, a base hit. Runner's going to be waved around. Here comes the throw. It's off the glove of the third baseman who had slipped on the play. And that allows the hitter, Marlott, to get to second base. Infield, not an infield single, but an RBI single scores Sanchez. It's a 3-run third inning. It's now 9-4. Then again, that throw got away over at third. An error then allows Marlott to go to second. He's lifted for a courtesy runner. And we turn the order over again for Show Baseball as Bolsino is at the plate. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball, strike 1. And next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Pitch outside, 2-1. And a 2-1 pitch. Off the plate, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike on Bolsino. 3 across for Show Baseball in the third. They lead 9-4. And a pitch inside for ball 4. And time called again from the Wildfire dugout. Bottom of the third inning, 9-4, Show Baseball with the lead. Anthony Williams, the new pitcher for Wildfire. And his first pitch to Brandon Hopert at the knees for a strike. Pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-2. Still a ways to go in this one, just the bottom of the third inning. Two aboard with 2 outs. It's a 3-run third inning for Show Baseball. Pitch low and away, 1-2. And next pitch is low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Roger Varela next for Show Baseball, as that's up and in, 3-2. Now the runners will take off here with a full count and 2 outs. And it's over the outside corner, a called third strike. And that does it for Show Baseball in the third. They add 3, and after 3 innings, lead 9-4. The first pitch over for a strike to Walker Boyd. And next one bounced in there, and it's 1-1. We'll see if Vaughn can get settled in a little bit here. This team gives him a little bigger cushion with a 3 spot. And a ground ball over to third, circled around there by Kreminga, and on to first base in time. Now the batter is Rhett Holmes. And a swing and a miss for a strike. And a check swing did not go around, and the count 1-1. It's low and inside, 2 balls and a strike. Holmes reached on a bunt base hit his first time up. And a swing and a foul ball, and it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Fouled out of play down the right side. One out, bases empty, top of the fourth inning, 9-4 the score. And a swing and a miss as Holmes is out on strikes. And so that's out number 2. And the batter is Justin Springborn. Ground ball hit up the middle, and Barea not able to bring it in. Went down to his knees trying to prevent that one from getting into the outfield, but couldn't do it. So Springborn aboard with his first base hit, and the batter is Zach Swartz. First one from Vaughn outside for ball 1. Next pitch is low, 2-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Wildfire. 9 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Show Baseball. Toss over to first and the runner back. And a ground ball over to first base. Knocked down, and tap of the bag will end the Wildfire 4th inning after 3.5, still 9-4. 3, 4, and 5 in the order for Show Baseball as Roger Varela gets it started. He takes strike 1 from Anthony Williams. The 1-strike pitch at the knees, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, a fly ball into shallow right center field. It's over there for Schneider to bring it in. That's out number 1. That brings up Jared Kremenga. Had a 2-run single back in the first inning. Popped out to the shortstop to end the second, and he takes strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. The next pitch low, and it's 2-1. Yeah, swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And a pitch over for a called third strike, and that's out number 2. That brings up Andrew Black, who had a 2-run double in the first and scored, then an infield single, a stolen base, and another run in the third. And the first one bounced in for a ball. Bottom of the 4th inning. Score of 9-4. Pitch on the inside corner, a strike. It's 1-1. Next one low and away, 2-1. Wildfire with 2 runs in the top of the 1st inning. Show Baseball responded, scoring 6 times in the bottom of the 1st. Then the Wildfire with a run in the top of the 2nd to make it 6-3. Another one in the top of the 3rd to make it 6-4. Show Baseball responded with 3 in the bottom of the 3rd to make it 9-4. And that's where we're at now, playing in the bottom of the 4th. Count now 3-1. And a ball fouled out of play on the first base side, and the count goes to 3-2. Two outs with the bases empty in the bottom of the 4th. A 3-2 pitch and a ground ball to short. From the outfield grass, throw on to first base is not in time. Looked as though the shortstop for the Wildfire waited back just a bit there. And it becomes an infield single for Black. Now Joseph Valdez, he had an RBI single in the 1st, reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd, scored both times. First one of Valdez a little bit low for a ball. Easy throw to first and the runner back. And that ball's going to get off the glove, and that'll allow Black to go to second base. Took a big turn around second, but puts on the brakes. Swing and a foul tip into the glove for a strike, 2-1. Runner takes off, ball hit well into center field, but that's going to hang up there, and the catch made in center to end The show baseball 4th inning through 4, still 9-4. Top of the order for the Wildfire in the top of inning number 5. And Jack Schneider takes a strike from Sean Vaughn. Now ball and a strike. Schneider 0 for 2. Called out on strikes in the first, struck out swinging in the second. Swinging a foul ball, only count 1-2. Next pitch outside, 2-2. Yeah, Vaughn ready in the 2-2 pitch. That's fouled off. Pitch outside for a ball, 3-2. Wildfire looking for base runners here in the 5th as they trail 9-4. Three-two pitch. That ball's hit well into the alley into right center field. That's going to get to the warning track and bounce off the wall. Schneider on his way to third base. And he's in with a leadoff triple. So now Schneider at third, Patno at the plate, and he fouls the first pitch off. And the next pitch outside for a ball, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled out of play, and again 1-2. And catching change for show baseball. I think it's Joey Miranda behind the plate. The 1-2. That's low, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Stopped. Nice play there from the backside. Black throws out the runner at first base. Good trade-off for the Wildfire, though, as they get the run in from third, so it's an RBI ground out. But a run in makes it 9-5, and the batter is Frankie Recipo. First pitch misses for a ball. Next pitch outside, and it's 2-0. Ball fouled back into the seats behind home plate, and the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss evens the count at 2-2. And the 2-2 is off the plate, 3-2. Ball hit over to the right side, fielded by Buehler, and he taps the bag at first for out number 2. There's a hard shot out towards second. Black scoops it up on a hop and throws Anthony Williams out at first base, and the inning is over. Wildfire add a run in the top of the 5th and trail 9-5. Underway in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Joey Miranda takes strike 1 from Anthony Williams. The 1-strike pitch. That's bounced in, and the count's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. And a fly ball into right field. Schneider there for out number 1. That ball fouled out of play off the bat of Zach Buehler, and that's strike 1. And then pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-2. Time called. 1 out, base is empty. Bottom of the 5th inning. It's the Upperclass Division Championship game of the 2015 Cactus Classic. Ball fouled off at the plate. And that pitch at the knees for a called 3rd strike, and there's 2 away. Well, Anthony Williams done a nice job in relief for Wildfire. Got the final out in the 3rd inning and has given up just 1 hit. He's retired 6 of 7 that he's faced. Now he goes after Christian Sanchez. And the first pitch misses for a ball to Sanchez. Next pitch over for a strike, and it's 1-1. And next pitch is low, 2 balls and a strike. And next pitch bounced in there, and it's 3-1. Williams ready and the 3-1 pitch. Over for a strike, and it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Sanchez out on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning for show baseball. We've played 5 at Holcomb Stadium, and it's 9-5. 5, 6, and 7 in the order for Wildfire in the top of the 6th inning as Bo Dorman takes a pitch outside for a ball. Third pitcher of the night on the mound for show baseball is Aaron Hernandez. A fastball over for a strike, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike on Dorman. Trey Moore, Walker Boyd to follow for Wildfire in the 6th. Here's the 1-1. Pitch outside to make the count 2-1. Battery having trouble getting on the same page here. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, and it's 2-2. And a breaking ball. It's a fly ball hit into left field. Still going back. That carries well and it gets over Hopert's head. And it's a leadoff double for Bo Dorman. Now the throw gets away, and Dorman's going to go to third base. And they're going to send him to the plate as the ball got away and got in the dugout. And Wildfire gets a run at the top of the 6th and trails 9-6. Goes as a double, and then a throwing error. And now Trey Moore bats for Wildfire. A pitch to Moore outside for a ball. And another one outside. There's a pitch over for a strike. And that pitch fouled straight back. And Wildfire, they've scored in every inning but the 4th. 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 1 again in the 5th, and now 1 in the 6th. For show baseball, 6 runs in the 1st, 3 in the 3rd. And that's at the knees, a called third strike. Moore called out on strikes, and the batter will be a new batter up there, pinch hitter, Jarrell Quinones. First one from Hernandez is outside for ball one. Next one misses for a ball, and it's 2-0. And 3 balls and no strikes. And the 3-0 pitch. Over for a strike. It's 3-1. 1 out, base is empty. A run in for Wildfire in the top of the 6th. They now trail by a score of 9-6. And there's a line drive, base hit into center field. Stopping at first, Quinones. Now Red Holmes at the plate. And once again a timeout. Ball 1 to Holmes. There's a pitch over for a strike, and it's 1-1. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw to second, and that's just off the glove of Black. So safe at second, Quinones. Next pitch high for a ball, and it's 2-2. Show Baseball trying to hang on here. They made it to the championship game 2 weeks ago in the 2015 Desert Classic. They lost in that championship game 4-0 to the Prospects. Turned back to second, but no throw. And a fly ball into center field. Runner will tag and bluff going to third base, stopping or staying there at second as Quinones. Holmes flies out to center for out number 2. And now a pinch hitter as Kyle Goings will bat in place of Justin Springborn. First pitch low for a ball. Runner at second and 2 outs. A run in for the Wildfire in the top of the 6th. They trail 9-6. And Going's not able to check the swing there. The count goes to 1-1. That'll bounce in and get away, and that'll send a runner to third base. Wildfire trying to get that runner in now from third base with 2 outs in the inning. And that misses for ball 4. So Wildfire bring the tying run to the plate now in the top of the 6th inning, down 9-6, and we'll get a timeout from the Show Baseball dugout. And the first pitch misses outside. Rodney Emerald pinch hitting. And pitch for a strike, and the count 1-1. Runner takes off between first and second. Going to get him in a rundown, see if they can sneak that run in. And the out recorded. The run will not score. So Wildfire trying to sneak one across, but they do not get that run in. And as it is, they settle for 1 in the top of the 6th, and the score remains 9-6. And bottom of the 6th inning, Kaden Kalamayan pinch hits and takes strike 1. Next one bounced in there, and it's 1-1. Show Baseball leads by 3, but I think they'd be pretty happy if they could add another couple of runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, the way this one is gone. The 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball on the inside corner, a strike. It's 1-2. Now the 1 and the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Kalamayan strikes out, and the batter will be Taylor Balsino. Pitch over for a strike. Yeah, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Pitch inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Balsino's been aboard twice, a double and a walk. Also had a fly ball to right field. That's bounced in there, and it's 2-2. Ball chopped foul, third base side. Final game of a long day of the day 4 in the 2015 Cactus Classic. Things finish off with the Upperclass Division Championship game, now 3-2 on Bolsino. And 3-2 pitch, and that's ball 4. Timeout now from the Wildfire dugout. 1 on and 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. 9-6 our score. Runner from first takes off. The ball spiked into the dirt, and it's a stolen base for Bolsino. And it's ball 1 to Brandon Hobart. Hobart with a single in the first, a double in the second, and he was out on strikes in the third. Next pitch is low, and it's 2-0. And timeout again, and that's going to do it for Williams. Playing in the 6th, 9-6. Frankie Recibo, the new pitcher for Wildfire, and his fastball is up and in, and it's 3-0. Pitch over for a strike, and it's 3-1. Runner takes off. Throw to third base, right on the bag, but not in time. Infield will come in now with the runner at third and 1 out. 3-2 count on Hobart. And he hits a fly ball into left field. Runner will tag from third. Throw comes to the infield, not in time. It's a sac fly, and a run is in. For Show Baseball in the bottom of the 6th, they now lead 10-6. Roger Varela takes inside for ball 1. And another pitch inside, and it's 2-0. Ball fouled off. They count 2-1. Yeah, we look to the 7th inning for Wildfire. 10-1-2 in the order. And that's hammered down into the corner in left field. And it's a double for Varela. It brings up Jared Kreminga. First one to Kreminga, a strike. And a breaking ball over the outside corner, strike two. Nothing in two on Kreminga with a runner at second, 2 outs. A run in, that is a breaking ball in the dirt, and then a throw down to third base is not in time. That's maybe a delayed steal, might just be a good read, as Varela saw that Dorman, the catcher, went down to his knees away from home plate and farther away from third base, and then took off to get to third. Ball fouled back. 10-6, Show Baseball with the lead, still hitting in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch low and outside, and it's 3-2. Check of the runner, the 3-2 pitch fouled back. And a swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Will end the 6th inning for Show Baseball. They add a run. We go to the 7th. Show Baseball leads Wildfire 10-6. Ten, 1 and 2 in the order. As the first pitch to Rodney Emerald over for a strike. New pitcher out there. As that's bounced in, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball into left field. And that's caught for out number 1. Daniel Miranda out there trying to close it out in the 7th inning. Trying to get the final 3 outs. He got the first one. And the first pitch over for a strike. And the 0-1. And misses for a ball. Pinch hitter up there is David Judkins. And Judkins fouls that one back. And they count 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That's on the outside corner, a called third strike. And there's 2 away in the inning. Wildfire down to their final out. And a ground ball to second could do it. Throw on to first base in time, and it is a quiet inning. In fact, the only time in the ballgame the Wildfire go up and down in order, it happens in the top of the 7th inning. And we go final from Hohokam Baseball Park, the main stadium here at Hohokam, as Show Baseball beats Wildfire by a final score of 10-6. And get you the totals on the ball game unofficially. It's for Wildfire 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and 3 left. For Show Baseball 10 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 6 runners left on base. So that will do it. Again, our final score, it's Show Baseball 10 and Wildfire 6 from Hohokam Stadium in Mesa. Todd Garbison for Southwest Sports Network saying so long. Congratulations to the runner-up Wildfire and to the 2015 Cactus Classic Upperclass Division champions, Show Baseball.